What up, everyone? Welcome back to some more Ragnarok here on ARK Crashing Simulator Ascended. We're back here on Ragnarok. So in the last episode, we unleashed our super mutated, our mutated bison. He's right there in the pen, or yeah, I don't know what do you call this. I don't know, the fenced area I built next to them. The griffins are still breeding. They're still coming along. I am doing 20 actually for those instead of I did 10 for the bison. I didn't think I was going to use the bison that much. I might just wanted to make one. But today's video is about something different. So it is almost nighttime here. And let's see. I think we're going to need you for today, right? I don't have anything. So yeah, so we are something new we found. As you can see here, I have an altar. Look, it's a 150 Red Stallion altar. I was at the Highlands because, you know, after the cave video from last video, the lava elemental, we had to do a dino web just to get out of the cave, which is really annoying that I have to keep doing that. It sucks. Because all the creatures that are like good, I have to retain them again. It really sucks. But I went to the Highlands recently because I've been exploring the different areas, try to see if I can find anything. I did find an Oxalea, which is a Spinosaur mod that's kind of new. I think it came out this year. I don't know how new exactly it is. It might be in the couple months old already. I did find a 150 in the desert river over there. I haven't seen one in any other areas. Not even where the Spinosaurs usually spawn most of the time, which is in the canyon area. But I saw a 150 over there in the desert near the river, and there's also a bunch of like Dinotheriums and Zangarios next to it, and a couple of Diamantinosaurs. There's a lot of big creatures right there by the river near the sand dunes. And I was coming over here to get some supplies to tame it because I was gonna record. Actually, I found this last night, and but when I came over to my base, like I was right past this little mountain peak thing, it crashed. So I spawned back in the desert. I looked back, and the Doxalea was not there anymore, which sucks. ARK pretty much took away a tame of mine. It really sucks. So you know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna get this. That's exactly what happened. All right, it is nighttime. I got that red drop. I didn't have nothing special. Let's put this altar down. Boom. All right, what do you want? It requires Spinosaur to. Okay. Want some Spinosaur? Actually, I think I could just do this. It might crash, honestly, because for some reason Ragnarok and ARK likes to crash me whenever I pull up the menu. Like if I pull up the menu, probably like, oh, what the heck? Why did I put Ragnar? If I pull up the menu quick enough and often enough in a short period of time, it will crash on me. I don't know why it does that. Alright, we have the sail. Do I have to have it in my hopper, or if I can just okay? I'm gonna need. I want to get my ice armor closer because I'm hoping the ice is on. The only other map I've tamed this on, like legit, like actually part of a series. Because I did a spotlight when this thing first came out, like around last year, Halloween-ish time is when this thing came out. And I just did on the center like a spotlight. I didn't really like do anything with it. I think I actually spawned it in on my center world, but I deleted it afterwards. You know, I wasn't really gonna use it because I was done with the center by then. But on Extinction, I actually I used it as part of my series to get around because this is pretty much like it's kind of like the Griffin, but a little different. It can do different things, but it can like fly and just that directional movement that a Griffin has. Okay, now look, come on, because on the Extinction, I used a mana to actually tame this thing. Because, you know, the mana breath can actually, like, freeze him in place at some point. Megalania toxin. I don't know if I have that. Oh, crap. Do I have that? Please tell me I have some of that. Okay, I have one. Oh, I have two. I'm freaking lucky. I have no idea if I had that. I'm just going to keep that door open. Because, you never know. Okay, we're at a little bit. Come on. And you are supposed to keep killing it, by the way. I didn't know. I don't know why you're all red and stuff. Oh, you're. Alright. I didn't think I'd kill you that fast, honestly. Okay, raptor claw. Okay, I have that because I've killed a bunch of alpha raptors. Ooh, we're getting lucky. I do have a gigaheart. If it wants a gigaheart. Now, if it wants a tooth. Oh, okay, I have a tooth botanical. Never mind. If it wants like a Mosa tooth, I am screwed. I have not really killed any Moses at all, actually. Yeah, we're like a bit halfway there. But I'm hoping it only wants 1 gigaheart because I need to use that for like the taming of a giga actually. And I've actually found another 150. It's in the highlands. It's a paleo one as well. Did I not hit him? No, let me just use the shotgun. I'm missing. Missing. Oh god, he's breaking my armor actually. Okay, that was dad. That was dad. That was bad. Oh god, what am I saying? I'm getting all tongue-tied. That was bad. He broke my freaking armor, like 2 pieces of it, or maybe 3. Another raptor claw. Okay. This is gonna be it. This is like the because it wanted Spinosaurus, then Megalania toxin, then so this is like the 4th one. Well, I got. Oh, actually no, I wanted a raptor claw. Am I getting this? Luckily, you don't really need raptor claws on this map. I think it uses the same thing as like the Megapithecus and the Broodmother. Those kind of apex drop. I'm gonna try to get rid of it with the wyvern. There we go. Hey, we can tame it now. So it took like what, 4 tries? How are you all red though in the altar thing? You were really red. There's the dread. There's the dossier. Well, is this thing canon to like the? I'd have thought an expert like it would be scariest thing on. Oh. Yeah, this thing is pretty scary. It's a Pegasus from hell. Let me put our wyvern away. I think I might have found my new travel creature. I've been using the griffin for a while. I feel like it's time to. And the wyvern is good, but he's more stamina, but he's stronger than my griffin, a lot stronger. But you know, he's not as fast and agile and nimble and everything. Yes. Look at this Dreadmare. Look at this thing. He fix the camera because it's a little. There we go. A little too zoomed in. I can barely see it. The thing on the bottom. What are you doing? Why you come down? Oh, you're harvesting the corpse. These things don't need a saddle, by the way. Right. Okay, there's the archer. Let me see. How much damage do you just biting? Because these things are not the strongest thing. Yeah, 93. You're not the strongest thing in the world. 150 RG. Man, RGs here are always so super high level. I don't remember how to use this thing. There's the... Or, I don't there's the... Oh, I'm missing that. Yeah, as you can see these freaking... I don't know what this is. Am I sending some kind of black death energy at it or something? The wither effect from Minecraft? Is that what that is? Okay, that's that thing, which is a wind blade. Alright, what is... Oh, that's the griffins. I thought it was something else for a second. Oh, they're getting attacked. Cause my dudes have been... My breeding creatures, bison, griffins have been getting attacked. All the annoying stuff that spawns here. Dark wind. Okay, let me... If I can send a red death disc, whatever. That one. Oh, that one did the good damage. Honestly, if you mutate these things, probably you could probably do some good damage with those freaking withered death discs, whatever. I don't know what they call it. Wind blade, whatever. That's what they call it. Yeah, we don't do that much damage. This took a while to harvest the corpse. But this is a Dreadmare, everyone. This is much larger than the Equus, by the way. It might not look very big. But let me just get... I think I have a few Equus. I think I do. Let me just grab one real quick. I think I have a couple Equus still here. I don't use them, but I think I have them. Here's my with the bread equus. It's not mutated, even though despite the colors, like as you can see, it's way bigger, like 3 times as big. It's not mutated though. It's just an event equus that I bred from when the that one event was around, the summer bash that broke my game a lot. That event. You broke my armor, man. Look at me. I'm pantsless now. That's fine. Alright, let's see. What are your stats? You have... Oh god, you're horrible. 29 of the health. 42 in the damage isn't bad. 41 stamina is okay. Decent. But 29 health? Even in the 30s would have been bad. But 29 is awful. As you can see, look, he's pretty fast. I don't know if he's faster than a griffin, like just straight on flying, both of them. It might be the same speed. But this is kind of, as you can see, it's kind of like the griffin, although moves a little more nimble and like free in the air than the griffin. Probably the same though. And can I do this dive bomb? But it's just the freaking big death Pegasus. This thing came out of nowhere too, I think. Like around the Fear Ascended event. What are you? Why are you here? Do you have a nest somewhere? Is that your nest? What is your nest? Oh, it's in the bushes. That's clever at least. I just realized the nests have the same colors as the griffin. I mean the Gigantoraptor. That is a regular griffin. Gigantoraptor though. I don't know why I keep saying griffin. It may look like a paleo one, but it's a regular one. I think both are. Look at that griffin over there. There's 2 of them. Oh, hello elephant. So you're still here. There's a lot more elephants actually in the map now. There's another herd in the desert. There's a herd kind of near the volcanic area. And I think I saw an elephant in the big island next to the swamp. I saw another herd over there. And I was looking around for just places, see if anything cool spawned in. I think big spawned in here. The biggest thing is still that Bronto. So there's not even really a Rex here either, by the way. A couple griffins though. Which one? I want to fight it might take a while in an air fight. 100. Both 100. Yes, I'll take out this one that looks really nice. Hit him. I'll do 105 to him. Are you getting mate boosted or something? Back up. I don't think this thing can dive bomb like a griffin. When they know what, like the griffin has the claw attack if you dive bomb. Because if you dive bomb, the griffin still does a lot of damage. But if you dive bomb before you hit the ground, you press the attack button. It does even more damage than it would just dive bombing. Yeah, this thing is agile, man. This it's a Dread Stallion. Because actually the males and females have different names. I mean, it's just the horse name is different. Like Dreadmare, the stallion. Oh, you're doing a lot of damage to me. Like a griffin, I don't have a saddle, so. And I didn't get the imprint bonus. I mean, one of the weird things where a creature does more damage to me than I do to it. You know what? I need to do the dark one. Red one. Got him. I'm the mythical beast here. Yeah, this is cool, man. This Dreadmare is just... I like these Dreadmares. I think everybody likes these things more than the Pyromane, even though it's a fantastic tame. But it's because this thing is, I guess it's not as influential in terms of, I guess, official-wise. And it's not really OP like the Pyromane. Like, they're not really built for fighting, to be honest. Like, as you saw, they're not really that strong. They do have cool abilities, but they're not that strong. And actually, let me show you guys something. If you guys, whoa, I'm not doing that. It's just doing that on its own. Okay, I'm a bit rusty with these. Let me show you what they can do. By the way, another thing they have. So if I oh, okay, that's another thing. The weight stat actually matters on this thing. There he goes. You can see it has a black hole ability. Now it doesn't eat it up like a black hole and just, you know, turn it to nothing. I do it again, it comes out, and I think it's a cryopod. Let me see. Does he have the cryo sickness? You do not have the cryo sickness. Okay. I think before I had cryo sickness. I don't know if it does now, but it's essentially a cryopod, and that number on the right is the drag weight. So any creature, I guess, at or below the drag weight, you can cryopod. So don't think you can just cryopod a Giga like straight off the bat. If you get the weight stat, if you get enough good weight stats, like if you mutated or something, you can just you can use these as like a portable cryopod essentially. But that's if you get the weight stat high enough, which upgrading the way as you saw it did increase that. So you get a good weight stat is honestly very good. Now the shield, let me see, what does the shield do? If I make the Stego hit me, I'll activate the terror shield. As you can see, can't even hit me. Oh, it hit me now. I think he broke it. And then Aura of Hate, bottom right. Activate that. I think that actually hurts him and drains his health. As you can see, it's a lot of hate and terror and, you know, dark things with this thing. Because what do you expect? It's a Pegasus from hell. You're a bit too tanky for me, Stego, so I'm just gonna leave you. Alright, and actually, this is gonna be the last smaller tame of the series, I think. I have been looking for Moro snakes. Should be able to tame soon some Paleo Moses if I can find one. But I did find a freaking 150 Rhino female, because you can only get Rhinos from the female, similar to the Reaper Queen. And that, except you're not the host of the baby. One of your dinos are. And the bigger the creature, the better the host. That's why, like, I think Brontos are the best host. And lately, that's kind of like the only purpose of the Bronto. There's a red drop over here. Let's go get that. Oh no, I do have the cryopod. I have the cryo sickness on the top right. So what does that mean, though? Will my creature go to sleep if I use it again before that timer runs out? I don't know. I think there is a secret. If you do this, if you get this at the right angle, you can go really fast, just like straight on like this. Because, you know, the Griffin, to dive bomb at as fast as you have to aim down. Like a real bird and a real falcon or whatever. But since this isn't a falcon, this is just a big, giant hell horse. Wings. Bat wings. Which I don't know how this thing was made. I don't know what it has a dossier, but I don't know if this thing is canon or not. I don't know if the Pyromane is canon. I don't know if the Dread is canon, because it was made before this. It was made after the story of ARK was already finished, pretty much. So I have no idea. And also you have the Drakeling. I should probably put the levels into this thing. Because even though... Look at that. Our stamina is amazing. I don't think I need to put more levels into this thing. Like, the Griffin is way... This thing has way better stamina than the Griffin. That's one upside for this versus the Griffin. And it's weird that this spawns on the map with the Griffin. Because they're kind of like... Well, at least in my opinion, they feel like alternate versions. Like, alternate... They feel like creatures that would be, like, in the same kind of niche, you know? In ARK. You know, that kind of speedy travel flying mount. Because can you show off the back of this thing? Okay, you can. That's one thing the Griffin does better. Okay. It's weird. I don't know how big this thing is, but next to a Griffin. Pachy Rhinoceros. It is your name, right? Yep, Pachy Rhinosaurus. Okay, I spelled that wrong. Pachy Rhinosaurus. Like you put 3 names into one. Pachy, which is like the little hard head dude. Rhino, and then a Saurus for like a dinosaur. Actually, I think I have the Griffin cryoed up in here. No, that's an empty cryo ball. Are you bigger than a... Dreadmare Griffin. Are you guys around the same size? Oh, the Griffin is bigger. Okay, I thought the Griffin was around the same size, but it is bigger. Is the Dreadmare? Well, it's because the Dreadmare has neck. I guess it's like they're way longer too. Just look at this thing though. Can't tell me that thing doesn't look freaking dope. You see, man. Well, I know Walker gets a lot of crap because you know, and I guess there's some of it is deservedly so, with their delays and everything, and their and especially with a lot of decisions they make lately. But one thing you know is that their own original creatures, they look amazing. Most of them. Like, what is this? Well, I think this is, yeah, this is for the Vectus. Way too expensive. 22,000, call it polymer. It's way too expensive. I'm gonna give it a horde key. It's honestly easy to get this back. Like Griffin breeding and all the breeding is kind of, it really gives me the 30,000 XP really fast. Look at you. Yeah, none of you. Oh, the heck? Oh, you're looking at the trend. I forgot. Wild creatures, they added like interactive like little animations. Like I think wild creatures actually do like they can do some of their animations and they will look at other creatures out and about. Like before they were just kind of lifeless, soulless things. They didn't really do much. They just kind of walked around. Except for a few. I think Paracers and Dippos kind of ate. Like I could hear their mouth. And that Rex is gonna get. So I think that is a double pair of 150s. Yep, it is. I might come back and tame this female 150. The male could screw off. Especially since I already have a male. I don't like him, but I already have him. I might come back for that female though, to 150. Yeah, so next video, hopefully we should get a rhino. It depends on what I find, because the rhino, I don't know if I should trap it. I don't know if it's a good idea to trap it. And I don't even know if it's a good idea to even do it here in the swamp, because the swamp is full of all kinds of crap. Like, could I lead it kind of here, I guess? I could probably lead it over here. Not that far. I think I do have to herd it, kind of like the Reaper. And then once it gets to a certain stage, you, it'll put its egg. Hopefully it puts its egg into the Bronto. And I'm what creature I use. Cause I think I can put an egg into whatever. You're the female 150? Yes, you are. That one right there. So, I really hope I don't have to do another dino wipe. And you know what, guys? I always forget to mention this, but hit the like button, share it, comment down below. It really helps out the channel. Like, it really does. Like, you may think it doesn't. Which, although, where's my thing lead? Where's my horde key at? Way over there in the desert. Alright, we're almost there. Look, you see how fast we're going? Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. You get the right angle. Look at that. It travels so fast. Why am I burning? It's nighttime in the desert, alright? Isn't it supposed to be cold? Now you actually have to get near the horde key. I think you guys know how to do this, right? Even if it's showing pointing like down there, just come down, it'll spawn it like right in front of you. That. What do we got? What do we got? Anything good? Can I get it, please? Okay, we got simple kibble, a bunch of desert gear. Ooh. Too expensive. What is this? Oh. Pick those. I will put this on. I need that. Pull me down out here. It gave me simple kibble. Really? I don't want that garbage. What am I gonna do with that? Simple kibble. It's terrible. Unlike the early crappy stuff tames with that. And I'm not gonna tame that. No, sir. Right. I don't think it's gonna be anything. I don't think there's any archers or gigas here or anything like that. There's Majungas now. They're actually spawning. Yeah, look, as you can see, I hit the ground. It doesn't do a dive bomb. 25 Majunga. Give me you big sausage on legs. I don't care if you do that cool roar, man. I'm gonna defeat you. Dude needs meat. So. There's no acros, man. I'm really disappointed. I don't know what happened. They used to spawn here. And the mod hasn't gotten updated, so I don't know why they don't spawn anymore. I mean, it's not like there's really a big competition here. Nothing but bugs. Is it the Majungas? This small theropod blocking that? I have to eliminate them all. Because I have not seen a single acro since the first dino wipe I did, when there was like a bunch of alphas and garios over here in the desert. To the point where it's insane. Oh, it's a 150 Majunga. I'm too late. I'm gonna tame another one of these things. I don't even use the one I have. Not like I don't like it. It's just I don't really have a use for it, to be honest. Like if I was more early game-ish, I guess it would be more useful to me. But the fact that they spawn here more consistently than anywhere else I've seen. I hadn't even gone to the jungle to look for them. Mostly because the jungle is a death trap for me. And not like I'll die over there. It's just that it's a death trap for my save. Like, and I'll crash like 50,000 times if I go to the jungle. I don't know what it is about the rag jungle, but it just causes everything else to crash. Oh, I thought that thing was on fire for a second. It just causes me to crash like non-stop. And like there used to be a ton of acros like right here that would spawn. They don't spawn here anymore, man. That sucks. I wanted to take an acro after a Rex and Spino and stuff before I move on to like the biggest of the biggest, which is like the Giga Carchety. There's a lot of those Moro snakes now. Well, 100, and there's not a lot of those snakes. The snakes, they don't spawn as much anymore. I think the Moro might have reduced the spawns for them. This whole desert used to be covered in them. Like, you guys remember when I first made my base, there was tons of them over there. Which my scorched base is still there. I don't use it. I made it seem like I was going to use it. Like from when I went to the desert biome, but I haven't been using it lately. I was confused. What the heck is this big thing? Gario. The scorched biome seems to be the most consistent way on rank to find them. Because you can find them in the... I think they're supposed to spawn in the highlands area, actually. I've yet to see one there, though. But they spawn in the... They do spawn in the valley where I am at. I've seen a few of them there. In the videos, you've seen a few of them as well. They do spawn into the island by the swamp. They're supposed to spawn in redwoods, but I don't know if they spawn in the Ragnarok redwoods. And this it says swamp, but I've yet to see one ever in the swamp. I would just assume they spawn wherever parasiters live. Oh, 150 scorched, 1.1x. Ooh, look, this is Oxalea right here. Yeah, this is not 100. Now you were new. I did find this one after it crashed. Thinking it was the same one, just moved. But nope, it's 100. You're trash. As you can see, it looks more like a realistic Spino. Or current realistic Spino. I don't know. I feel like... I think the Spino has changed the most out of any dinosaur. Which just still looks cool. There's more big things now in the desert. The Diamantinosaurus. You got the Zangarios. You have a Dinotherium herd over here. There's another Zangario. 25. Another 25. Look, that's a baby. And that baby looks... I thought it was a bison for a second. The baby might be the size of a bison. There's the Dinotherium herd. Right there. There's no paleos. I don't think they're any good levels yet. I think they're just like level 160s. Like this area right there. Where actually in the original Evolved Reg, this used to be like a little rice kind of looking field thing. It was right here, the 150 Oxalea. Or however you say, I don't know how you say. But it used to be right there. and it crashed after I went to go into my base to get some taming gear for that. And it crashed when I made it. Right to my base at a glance for my base, and I was not there anymore. Bunch of Dinosuchus in here now, though. Look at this. Is that another one, or is that a berry or something? 450 berry. Two big gators right there. Another one over there. Man, yeah, I haven't really spent the desert that much. Wait, I should have. Should have been here more, but not really much creatures that are spawn here. Ooh. 150 Torch Zangario. I think... I don't know if there's a paleo version of that thing. I know there's a regular version, but there's a scorched version. That might be what we tame, actually. That could be next. Depending on if I know that thing is a knockout. Kind of like it's a knockout like the what do you call it? Like the golem where you have to knock it out with like brute force. It's not a trank. A knockout with cannons and stuff because it's big. So I think I still have the cannon. If not, I could just borrow them from my boat. Boat's not gonna use it ever, but they're just for show. But they spawn a Scorch, the Center, and Rag, Extinction, and probably a Strayos. And whatever tribute drops exists on the map, that's what you get. I think Scorched, it might be one of the hard... I mean, it doesn't ask for Giga Hearts because, you know, they don't spawn there. But it can ask for Sauropod Vertebrae. And I think the only Sauropod that spawns on Scorched is that Titanosaur. So good luck with that. So probably the Center and Rag, maybe Extinction are probably the easiest to find. To probably tame them. Shreyas is probably easy too. Everything probably spawns there. But you know what? Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like, subscribe. Have a good one. This is the Dread Stallion / Dreadmare. See how badass it looks. Look at that with the sun in the background. I hope you have a good one. Like, subscribe. Peace.